tad, and Spica warded up in the tri-bush, looking for the flank here. Goes under the tower, knocks him up, stuns him down. First blood over to Solo.
Nails the Q there, Spica, right under tower. Solo working off so much HP.
Going for it, gets exhausted on the exit. Look at the burst fire from Instinct. He's on the chase down. Maple going through with the E to get the lock as well. Wild Growth is the answer. Flash forward from Instinct. They should be able to finish it off, but they end up losing their lives in the process to Kui. Charm all the way on the outskirts with Spica. He's got the 1v1 while it's the 2v2 here on the bot side.
Yeah, so they know Jose has no flash from the previous engagement, so they're going all in on this Din. And then watch here, as they both flash forward to try and finish him out. The heal comes through, the extra damage, just barely the range on that Q. And then this one goes out the side as Jose was able to get up the front, and he gets off a full combo, gets off another Xin W before he dies. Big chunk of damage there. 1 for 1 in the end.
Some vision, but they don't have any against that control that still remains in Pixel.
All right, FlyQuest have taken control of the river here, of Dragon area. TSM now the ones without vision inside. And with the Rift Herald, FlyQuest easily push down. They get this mid-terror before the Dragon fight, looking for the pick.
He's going for it, gets rooted upon the entry. Spica into the backline to Koi. Pop, pop, pop. We have the TP into the middle. Solo arrives. He's ready for it. Sets up the double kill for Instinct. 4 down on FlyQuest. Afro on the Lulu. You can't do anything when they come for you. So TSM
also are so far ahead now with the extra 3 kills here. Look at this engage. Maple is able to get off the ultimate there. Takui's charm went a little bit wide. Did not get the setup. And then Spica finished it off with his ulti. Solo teleporting in with Mega ready. This Gnar just destroys the rest of FlyQuest. No casualties on the side of TSM. Great setup there. The Lissandra ultimate into the Vi ultimate into teleporting down Mega Gnar. And Maple is able to get so much work done here. Really, really big game from him.
Through that time, he was
Horizon focus being done. This is actually a really big amount of burst on that Ahri. So again, the hope being alive there for FlyQuest in the form of picks, but right now,
double TP, one from each team going through because they saw Jose Vero getting into a lot of problems, and despite the charms and everything to follow up, it's a pop of 1, it's a pop of 2. Sejuani's big and even bigger with the Lulu ultimate, but they still manage to slice and dice them. TSM, they find the opportunity and they take it in a similar fashion to the previous fight.
Yeah, they take that hope and they dash it against the rocks. Goodbye, FlyQuest. TSM put them in the dirt again. 4 more kills. I actually wanted to get back to live because this replay we did get to see it, but the Dragon Soul right now, very, very curious to see if Maple's able to keep them off. This pick was all TSM. You talked about before the vision coverage of TSM moving in and FlyQuest not being able to keep any safe split pushing on the bomb side of the map. TSM take advantage of it this time around. Let's see, what did we miss? Nothing. Maple was able to defend and keep FlyQuest away from a Hail Mary, try and rush down Dragon there, and they will be able to get... Careful!
FlyQuest sticking around, going in it with the Yumi ult. You target Philip here, who gets so many resources drawn onto them, which means Jose Deodo is left in his lonesome on the opposite side, flashing away from the fight, getting a stun up onto Philip. He goes under the turret. Spica eventually finishes off Jose in a way that he can't continue the impact. Maple out of stasis, gets blasted down. Johnsun, he's got that power now, but it gets stopped by Instinct. Philip, nice and healthy once again, but it feels like FlyQuest are getting corralled through. Even with the tanking of the shots on the Spica, he's not afraid of the tower. They want to finish off FlyQuest, and they manage to push them back enough. They take down the inhibitor turret, they take down an inhibitor now, and have their way across this base.
Oh my goodness, yeah, TSM gonna run it in. That's gonna be game number 1. Maple does go down, but it is only Takui and Afro Moon left. They get to pick up the minions here. TSM will reset. They let FlyQuest think about what they've done. That red buff that started it all. FlyQuest had eyeballs for red buff, but Spica this whole time, he's just waiting for his team to join. He's not worried about red buff at all. He goes right through that red buff. Even though he had smite, He could have smited that red buff that was at 450 HP, but he uses it on the champions for damage here. Just waits for the rest of the TSM members. They chase all of them through, and FlyQuest got obliterated, as did their base. Then we had the kind of fun, exciting, moment here where Maple flashes back into the stopwatch. Johnsun does take him down, and you start to believe maybe there's a Sivir comeback in their future, but that's not the case this game. Then you get the Zeri chase down, stacking up the ult all the way into base.
There's just such a clunkiness. Oh no, and right back into the action as soon as we come back. You see Philip surrounded by all of that red of TSM, and you know that he's not long for this world. Takui on the opposite side throws out a charm, but it doesn't connect. And TSM, as they dodge these skill shots, no way to draw them in for FlyQuest. Their frontliner is down. Their biggest, beefiest member to try and offer them that protection is no longer here. And the wave is pushing in as well with those two inhibitors that were previously worked upon. TSM, full control of this game.
Yeah, and there are Baron and Elder Dragon on the map. A lot of times, too, when you are in the beginning of a best-of-5 series like this, and you have it wrapped up, there's 0% chance that you want to take a risk. And it's actually more beneficial just to take everything else on the map and hammer it home into your opponents, just how far ahead you are and how hard you smash them. So they'll take the Baron. Elder Dragon is actually coming up as well in 15 seconds. I don't think they'll go that far and wait around and go grab that. With the Baron buff, they can push in on the last remaining inhibitor. Top lane short to follow.
How long do they want this initial portion of the party to keep on going? And it looks like they want to slam an end to it. Take down that third inhibitor. Welcome in double the supers. FlyQuest starting to continuously get corralled, and you have to worry about what Instinct can do in that damage output when set up by the rest. They do get a knock-up on the solo, who hops right on out. Vi into the backline again. Root and into stasis Takui goes. So he can back off with the rest of the team. And nobody killed just yet, but just look at the pressure and look at the waves coming through. TSM, they have no reason to back off of this. Again, in they go, slamming away from Solo with the ultimate. Get a resurrect here from the GA. Answered with another stopwatch here from Jose. And even with the TPs coming in the end, this is an exposed Nexus for TSM. They see the end of the game in their sights, and they take the first game of the series.
TSM methodical in this game. The opener to the series. Nicely played with Solo getting first blood up on the top side of the map. The big turnaround fight in the jungle. FlyQuest invading,